Now, it gets stranger by the minute. This is Kate Middleton, the princess, and she is reaching out to shake this man's hand. Gina, honey, that's just a distortion of the camera. Oh, really? Really? Well, why is his head half gone? Tell me. Why does he got these things on him like this? Is he shape-shifting something? Is he more than a hologram? No. No, see, no, there's something going on. Look at his body. Look at his body. I think the woman right there is probably a hologram. Good morning. Look at that, you all. No. No. What is this? The discoloration does not even match their arms, their skin tone. The skin tone is way off, you all. Way, way off. There's this woman right here also. So, Gina, where or did you get this from? Well, I'm going to show you where I got it from. I got it from this video right here. You see them? You do see them. Right here. Hello, Michelle Stone. Grand rising to you. I don't know if this guy back here is a hologram or appears to be one, but this guy, so you can't really see it in this right here, so watch this. Their hands is still intermingled. I'm going to drag it because that's what I did. I drag it. Boom. Boom. Now we see him. Now he don't got the top of his head, just like that. You see him? His head's gone. The top of his head is gone. This guy over here, I don't think he's a hologram. But this one, oh, that one, maybe her too. Yes, hello, you all. This is weird. And, you know, I'm sure they don't like us pinpointing things like this, but I can't help it. I really can't help it because it really just bothers me. Because I'm beginning to think what is real and what isn't real. Gina, would you please quit moving your thing? Okay, see? There's his head. But he has a flat head anyway. No, he might have like a flat head, but at least half his head ain't cut off. And see this, the light shines and it shows the true shape. See it? The light exposed them. They were exposed by the light. So her hand could really be real, Kate Middleton's hand, the princess. But no. He is the one. You don't see the distortion on any of the other thing in the photo, but you see it on him. He either is a hologram or he's got holographic technology. He's shape-shifting or something. I don't know who he is, but his head is half gone like that. He could have teleported there, and the hand is messed up. Let me do this. See, look, her hand looks real. It does. Except right there. See it? See, now she's got a hand, and he's shaking it. But we really can't see his hand that well. But watch it. Just watch his hands. Boom! You got exposed as a hologram. You were inserted, I think. This is getting wild. It is Big James TV, honey. It is kind of wild. Just like that. I noticed throughout her touring the area, I'm just going to play you the little clip that I did. I am just going to play it to you. See. You can see the flashes of light that happen. And then she sits. Let me push it. This is what it looks like normal. And if you don't go frame by frame, you won't see it. No. Okay, here we go. She meets this guy, and he's normal. I think he's human. But then this guy. See, you wouldn't know if you didn't slow it down. But the light, it exposes them. So let me come back over here to the handshake. Well, I'm just going to show you these pictures. I had screenshotted some images. I did. Trying to see what I could see. And right here. This is a close-up of the man. When the light goes off, the flash, and it exposes him. See, he's really pixeled. Pixeled, you all. This lady is pixeled. Why does, ask yourself this, you all. Now, we're gonna do some really looking. Why does this distortion appear only here and here, but not on here? Why would it? Why not? If it was all the way, there should be no gap in between them. None. We should also see, well, I don't know about her hand. Maybe she ain't real either. This distortion ends on the bodies. It is not carried over into the couch or anything, you all. It is not. Just look at his arm. Now, it could be a shape-shifting reptilian or something like that, or some other species, but I'm not sure about that. This is giving me a hot flash. It really is, you all. I'm just thinking, no. It should continue. It shouldn't end at all. It really shouldn't. And this is the lady next to her. See, this guy don't got it. He don't got it going on. He don't got what the one guy got. We see up here on this part, it's got some of that. All right, but this right here, this is what I want to point out. He doesn't have his top of his head is gone. It's like that. The top of his head is gone. I know. Okay, now they're reaching their hand out. You can see that everybody looks normal. Well, no, he's got the double... He's got that double thing on his hand. See it? I'll try to make this a short video. His hand don't even look normal like that. He's reaching it out and she's reaching it out. And she's reaching it out. But his, look at his. Let's see the rest of his body. Okay, his head's already kind of cut off. Even though his head... Now see, here's what it is. This is the top of his head. You see it? Right here. It's an angle. I'm gonna darken it just for a sec. Okay, you all just let me darken it so you can see it. I wanna darken it and add some contrast, and I can blow it up like this. I can. Let's see. See if you can see. We can't really see it that well. But his head is going down. Here's his hand is really dark, so I can't. I'm just going to cancel it. I didn't even doctor these photos whoa, did you see that shadow? When I did that on his hand, it was really shadowed. Maybe let's look at that again. Just look at his hand as it extends out, because that was really cool looking. It was. I just want to say the shadowing on his hand was a really cool effect. Look at that. Isn't that neat? She don't got it, and they don't got it, but he's got it on his hand. I'm just not sure what's going on. I really ain't. Let's look at some more, you all. So we're looking at a man who otherwise would look normal. He would. He's still reaching his hand out, trying to, shake hands. Here's the rest of his body. His eyes aren't too focused, but this is Princess Kate Middleton. This is a 1080 video. Look at his arm right there. See it? It's his arm. He could be some type of, I don't know, advanced technology person. Gina, would you please show the original video? You go look it out yourself. She's visiting someone. She is. See, he's there. And they are there. I guess they're there. What's happened to her wrist right there? Does she got another? Well, she could have a long sleeve shirt underneath her blazer. She could. She could have it. But that's not a good shadow right there. It isn't. It's a bad shadow. Let's see. And this lady right here, she's going to reach her hand out right here. And their hands are moving, so we have to allow for the movement of hands and stuff. And look at Kate Middleton's fingers. She's got the different discoloration. Her skin is dark down there. And then halfway up her wrist, it is that color right there. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. The guy, whether he be a hologram or not, seems extremely excited to meet Kate Middleton. Look at her hand with hers. Even though they're in motion, even though they are in motion, we can see more of this. I don't know what's on his arm. Really, what's on that guy's arm right there? I know it's not a tattoo on his arm, really. And half his head is kind of cut off up there at the top also. It really is. Half his head is kind of cut off. Gina, this is not the early morning videos that they like. It isn't. No, it's her chin. Her chin. Why would her chin look like that? Why? Why would there be an outline right here around her head? Is she photoshopped or is she shape-shifting reptilian? Wow, she's tall. When I saw her and I saw how tall she was, I thought she even handles herself like they would. Look at that. She's a shifter, shape-shifting. Big Game James TV. Her hair color is different too. Now, granted, when you slow the video down, I slowed it down even more so I did, and I recorded it. But this right here got me. This has got me now. I thought she was normal, but not this. Not this. Let's see if we can see it. Let me just go through these screenshots that we do got. Okay, there's another one. As they're reaching out their hands, and they all got their hands reaching out. And we should, we should be there for one another and, things of that nature, but still. Okay. She's hidden, you all. Gina, just show the whole thing. I already showed it. I did. I already showed it. Well, that's really messy. That's really messy colors right there. You can see it. It's very, very messy blending of colors. The only time I see something like that is with a green screen or CGI, because I can, if I do something on a green screen and stuff, I can kind of sort of see that effect, but not this much. Not that much, you all. Okay, and then it turns into that right there. Tree shakers. Oh. Tree shakers. And I'm sorry if it's getting a little bit too close up, you all. I don't mean to make it so close that you cannot, you know, really see it. But let's see if we can get back to the part where she's shaking their hands. And I've got it. Get you this. If you can even get these anymore, the Movie Maker video editor, download it, is for free. And you can record something, just a little clip. And once you record it, you move the time scale over to here. That way you can slow it down to the slowest speed if you want to get some better frames. And then you can see. So we're going to look again. See, she's walking. Just look at her. I don't know how tall the reptoid humanoids are. She could be one of the humanoids. She really could be. She could be a humanoid. Now, granted, there could be light coming in from the window and stuff when as they're walking by. But this guy right here, he could be normal. He could. I'm not going to say he's not, because what I found strange is how come they're super clear. Now, I do want to say something. How come they are super clear? The background is blurred. This guy is somewhat blurred. You cannot see the fine details at all. You can't. But you can see how clear they are, because if I zoom up, this background is fuzzy. And he's fuzzy. But they're not fuzzy. Let me see if I can slow it down. That's what I was noticing about it. That the people are not as... They're not as clear as they are. Let me try to get to the one point to see if we could see any other. I want to see her face. I want to see if we can catch her in the shape-shifting mode. Now, of course, I can't really zoom up. Hello there, Nierka, honey. Can't really zoom up that well. Now, her head is kind of turned some, but I don't know where the rest of her face would be. Let me do this. It's going to be dark for a second. I don't know where the rest of her face would be in this right here. But it's good when they do the flash, because when they do the flash, it's like the light illuminates them, is what happens. So I'm going to look at this picture really fast. And I'm like I said, I'm not going to make it long. I'm not. Because I don't want to. We've already seen these where they're shaking the hands and... Yeah. Okay, that's her face. Right there. Even though she's moving. But it doesn't look like her. It doesn't. Someone shared a video, and see the outline? Someone shared a video that Adele said she had a shape-shifting reptilian in her, and they met her backstage, and she was trying to keep it from coming out, keep the horns from coming out her head. She didn't know how to keep it from shape-shifting while it was in her body. And there was only 4 other things found on that, you all. Because you can give your body over. Remember the video last night? You can give your body to a reptilian to let them use it as a vessel. Now, when I heard that, when I was thinking about that this morning, it's like the Apostle Paul. What I want to do, I do not do. The very thing I hate to do, this is the thing that I do. For in my inner being, in my spiritual being, I delight in God's law, but I see another law at work within the members of my body, within my physical body, waging war against the law of my mind, the mind of Christ, making me a prisoner of the law of sin and death within me, a reptilian. What a wretched man I am. Who will rescue me from this whatever body of death? That's what I thought when I read this thing about Adele trying to keep the shape-shifting reptilian inside I thought about that verse. I really did. And I had it practically memorized verbatim, but this is right here. That's Princess Kate Middleton. Right there. Thank you, Tony, honey. Yeah. So I think that was the last screenshot. If you're just tuning in, we did see on this video during the shaking of the hands with the man that the light shone on them like this. And his head, I'm going to show you his head in the motion, if I can pull it over to the motion. Part of his head is gone. Flatlined it. He could be a hologram or he could be shape-shifting himself. And I wondered, here's where I really did wonder, when the flashes went off, if this was in a real room, why would it have that effect like that? That's what I thought. Why would a flash from a camera have all those lines effect? See their hands? So something's different. This is Princess Kate Middleton, and I am going to go. Hello, everyone. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. You all check out that video of the reptilian last night. I made a new playlist. My new playlist on here is called the Shape-Shifting Aliens. That's what I said, Shape-Shifting Aliens. And the last night's video is the thumbnail of that playlist. This video will go into that also. It's any instance that we have looked at video footage and we saw a distortion in the individuals being portrayed that just did not make sense, that defied all logic. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of this world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Thank you, Nerica, honey. Thank you, Tony. Thank you all for commenting. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you.